regarding it being hearsay. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
He is sworn.
We have not sworn. He is not been sworn. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. You are, because we are under oath. You actually call this a common witness. So, therefore, his objection is that when you said the investigator told me that that was hearsay, and so whenever you have a statement that is made outside of a testimonial aspect, then you have to have a certain exception for it to be admitted. So you can't testify to what someone told you or someone said.
Understood. Are investigators required to submit some sort of a summary or anything after they meet with someone for the purposes of an investigation? Should there have been a summary document or something that he would have been required to file as a result of me meeting with him in his office? It came a pressure.
That's for the comments to determine, because it's.
All right, what's happening, y'all? Tone Space, like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Also, I'm going to put the link in the description for this full video from my man Black TMZ, aka Port City. Do subscribe to his channel and check out the entirety of that court session that I'm going to briefly give a summary on what happened to, right? Now, so basically, Umar Johnson, Monday, January 8th, 2018 in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It saw our good man, or bad man, still up to debate, but it saw Umar Johnson in court today on charges. And what's the charge against Umar Johnson? It's that he's claiming that he's a psychologist when he's not licensed to claim he's a psychologist, and also another point of contention was him practicing psychology without being licensed to do so. That's pretty much what they were trying to throw at him, and this was the details of it, right? As evidence, they had 2 out of 3 excuse me, 2 out of 3 of Umar Johnson's Breakfast Club interviews, the second and the third interview, right? And in those interviews, they're saying that Umar Johnson is saying that he's a psychologist, where technically he's not a psychologist. Technically, he's a certified school psychologist, right? Now, Umar Johnson is saying, well, look, in my very first Breakfast Club interview that I did, I said in that video, I am a certified school psychologist. I familiarized the audience with my actual real credentials. So his argument is that for the most part after that, when he's talking and he's saying that he's a psychologist, it's kind of a shortened version of a certified school psychologist. Look how many syllables that has. Nobody's going to keep saying certified school psychologist. Psychologist. End of the day, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I already said in the first interview, I am a certified school psychologist. So, long story short, they didn't have the first interview, so the judge said she wants Umar Johnson to send in a CD or a DVD of the very first Breakfast Club interview to show the evidence where he does indeed say that he is a certified school psychologist. Now, he also said that within Breakfast Club interview 2 and 3 that they do have, he may very well have said that he is a certified school psychologist as well. You know, who's going to remember every single word that they say in an interview or whatever? But what they were highlighting were these Breakfast Club joints where he just says he's a psychologist. Pretty flimsy, if you ask me, on the side of the court. And, I mean, if any of you guys are like me, you don't really want to see this right here. You know what I'm saying? We want to know where the money for the school is. You know? We don't want to see some squeaky little geeky ass white guy cross-examining somebody, and then you hear like a hard, powerful voice in Umar Johnson that shakes the whole room up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, many of us can relate to that. The food chain is just way off. You know what I'm saying? They flip the food chain. You got the weak cross-examining and trying to press the strong. It's just all terrible. That's not what we want. But we do want to hold court in the street as far as what's going on with this GoFundMe money, with the school money. You know, what are the details? You can't just bark at us when we inquire, when we ask about that. But as far as staying on code, as they say in regards to this court stuff and trying to strip you of your license, nah, F all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on this one, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and what other piece of evidence did they claim they had? They took a screenshot of Umar Johnson's website where it says that he's a psychologist, you know. So, pretty flimsy information. They didn't have any video of him actually practicing psychology unlicensed. They also had another radio clip from another radio station or something that Umar was on, because their other issue was saying that he was actually saying that he practices psychology without a license, as per was interpreted by the other non-Breakfast Club radio interview that they played as evidence. But Umar responded. He said back in 2014 in Philly, he was practicing as a psychologist, but he was licensed to do so because he was doing it under the supervision of an actually licensed psychologist. So Umar's argument is that, look, I'm allowed to do that as long as I have a licensed psychologist right here with me. It's like a driver's permit. You could drive if you just have a permit but not a license if you have a licensed driver in the car with you. Pretty much the same thing. So in general, that's the crux of the case. Hey, whoever the brave soul is that got in the courtroom and recorded this, props to you. But next time anybody tries to get some footage, please twist that phone sideways. We want to get that, you know what I'm saying? We want to get that wide view. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We'll see where it goes. To me, it seems like some flimsy stuff. I'm rooting for Umar in this as far as pertaining, as far as retaining his licenses and furthering his academic education and being licensed in more stuff. That's never been an issue with me, and that's never been an issue with a lot of us that, you know, may have contributed some money to that school. We just want to know what's up with the school. So please keep that in mind, Umar. Hold court with us. Let us know what's going on with that, because that we do want to know. And to be quite honest, if there is a court situation in regard to that GoFundMe money, I can't be as empathetic as I am here with this, because here they're just trying to like jam you up and they're nitpicking at nonsense that doesn't really hold much weight. But the GoFundMe money, we want to know what's going on with that school. That's pretty much what it comes to on that level. So like I said, subscribe to my man Black TMZ. I'm gonna put the link in the video of this full court situation. Subscribe to me and all that good stuff right there. All right, peace.